Pick JDBC is started. I'll ask some questions, give me answer. JDBC full form. JDBC definition. Specification for developing database applications with Java programming language. What is specification? I didn't explain. What is database application? An application that communicates with database is called as database application. What is application? It's a program in which interact with on the desktop. What is database? It is a software and it is an organized collection of data. How data organized in a database? In the form of tables. What table contains? Fields and records. Fields and records. Okay. Application communicates with database by using one language. That language is called SQL. Okay. SQL full form? Structured Query Language. Application, database. These two parts will be there here. See, database software, if you install, how many parts install? Two parts. What is first part? Example for that? SQL prompt. Database example? Oracle. MySQL is a language or database? SQL server? MS Access? SQL? SQL is a language. Okay? SQL is a language. MySQL is a database. Okay? Don't get confused. Names are like that only. MySQL database can understand SQL. Oracle database can understand SQL. All databases can understand SQL only. Database cannot understand Java. Okay? Java one language. SQL is one language. Database understandable language is SQL. Application is a front end or back end? Front end. Database is back end. Can we see application? Can we see database? No, database we cannot see. Okay, database we cannot see. Application is front end, database is back end. Application is client or server? Client. Database is server. So database we can call it as server also. That is the reason only Microsoft company, their database name they given MS SQL Server. MS SQL Server. Microsoft SQL Server. So the database you can call it as server also. Database is a server also. Okay. What is client? Client is a software and it sends a request to server to get the response. What is server? It is a software and receives requests from the client, process the request, constructs the response, sends the response back to a client. Okay. So client and servers are softwares, not hardware, not computers. Client is a software, server is a software. Okay. Client and servers can be installed in one computer also. So client, server, database, all can be installed in one place. See, suppose here I'm going to explain advanced Java with a client, server, database, all required, but all are in one computer only. No need to install 3-4 computers. Possible. In a one computer only, all are possible. Okay. Now, up to here, you have seen yesterday. Up to here, whatever I asked questions, those all you have seen yesterday. Okay. Now, next concept, driver. Note on. Next concept, driver. A driver is a software and it is used to connect application and database. A driver is a software and it is used to connect application and database. A driver is a software and it is used to connect application and database. Driver is a software and it is used to connect application and database. See, application is on software. Database is one more software. These two softwares, if you want to connect, one more software required. That software is called driver. Okay. See, whenever you install Windows operating system, while installing Windows operating system, so many driver softwares installed. So many drivers installed. So software, if you want to connect together, one software required. Hardware, if you want to connect together, also software required. That software is called driver. Why it is called driver is data traveled through this software. Data traveled one place to another place. Application to database. Data traveled. Who will carry? This software will carry. That's what this software is called, driver software. Okay, that is the reason only named driver. If you want to travel, driver required, no? Like that here, data traveled. That's what driver required. The driver software. Okay. So driver is a software. It is used to connect application and database. See, in internet, while downloading softwares, third-party software sometimes appears. Majority places, third-party software, third party. These drivers are developed by third party also. But third party we are calling. Many places third party appears. But first of all, who is first party? Who is second party? Third party means later. So first party, second party, third party. Fourth party will not be there. Only first, second, third. But who is first party? Who is second party? Who is third party? That I'll explain. Write it. Drivers can be developed by first party vendors, second party vendors, and third party vendors. Drivers can be developed by first party vendors, second party vendors, and third party vendors. Vendor nothing but company, product based company. It is nothing but vendor. Product based companies, project based companies will be there. Product based companies are called vendors. Suppose example, Windows is on product. Windows is on software. It is a product. That Windows is everywhere available. Windows is a product like. That product, there, like suppose ICICI Bank is there. ICICI Bank application is there. That ICICI Bank application, ICICI Corporation only they'll use. That is one particular project. But Windows, is it only for one particular company? Everywhere Windows they are using. That is nothing but product. So that is product. Like it is common, which are common to all softwares like that product. That product developed company is called vendor. Example, Microsoft. Microsoft developed Windows. Microsoft is called vendor. Okay. Like that Oracle Corporation developed Oracle software. That Oracle Corporation is nothing but one vendor company. So product based companies are called vendors. So first party vendor, second party vendor, third party vendor. But here who is first party, who is second party, who is third party? I'll explain. Suppose it is an application. It is an application. Say, whatever I am teaching, it is required for programming. That is only I am teaching. I am not teaching history. I am not teaching story. You observe. Okay. It is not story. It is not history. It is required for programming. Whatever required for programming, that theory you have to learn. Other theory, no need to learn. Okay. Whatever required for programming, that knowledge required. See, most of the student, what is database, what is software, what is driver, what is SQL, what is SQL, MySQL also, they don't know. But they are learning courses. It's happening. That's what. This clarity required. So I given yesterday about database, about language, about driver, these all concept required. Client, server. Client means people are calling computer only. Server means people are calling computer only. SQL prompt they are calling like a database. It's happening. So I given clarity yesterday. That's what. These basics also important. Okay. So application. application. Now it's on database. Don't write. I'll give time for writing. Listen. Now it is application. This is database. It's a database. See, application database. Application is a program in which we interact with on the desktop. So that application, nothing but it's on program. With that program, we are interacting. That is called application. But application communicating with database. That application is called database application. This application is called database application. This is one software. It is predefined software. That is you are going to develop. This is it's already developed. This is you can develop your own. Okay. But this is already developed because it is not a small software. This is very small software. Application is small, but database is not a small software. See, Windows operating system, is it small software? No, it is some thousands of people worked together to develop that project. Windows is an operating system. That project is developed by some thousands of people. Okay. Database also some thousands of people working together for that database. Those projects are lifelong maintenance projects. Windows, every day they are updating. Oracle, every day they are updating. Java, every day they are updating. Every day new versions are coming, no? Every day new versions are coming. Say present Windows 11, Oracle 21C, Java 18. So day by day they are updating, no? Latest versions are coming, no? Those are lifelong maintenance projects. In future also, they'll never stop. Updation, according to trend. According to trend, they'll change the project. Those projects are maintenance projects, lifelong maintenance required. If it is not maintained properly, the database outdated, that Windows outdated. If it is not maintained properly, if it is not maintained, outdated, that will happen. Any other project will become popular, like that. If it is not updated, means it will be outdated. That is the reason every day they'll update. Now, application database. It is a predefined software. It can organize the data in a table format. Each table contains fields and records. Some thousands of fields can be stored, thousands of records can be maintained, and thousands of tables can be stored in one database. So it can handle terabytes and petabytes, zettabytes data also. That much data can be stored. That much data can be stored in this database. It's on software. This is one software. These two softwares, if you want to connect, one more software required. That software only we are calling driver. That software only we are calling driver. Okay. Now, here a driver is a software and it is used to connect application and database. A driver is a software and it is used to connect application and database. This application and this database, if you want to connect together, one software required. That software is called driver. Okay. It's a driver software. But drivers can be developed by first party vendors, second party vendors, and third party vendors. Who is first party? Who is second party? Who is third party? I'll explain. Suppose for developing this application, one programming language required. For developing this application, one programming language required. There are so many programming languages. C, C++, Java, Python, C#, Kotlin, Swift, Smalltalk, Ada, Simula. So many languages are there. Suppose this application developed in Java language, then you can call it as Java application. Okay, this application developed in Java language, then you can call it as Java application. This is one database. There are hundreds of databases: Oracle, MySQL, MS SQL Server, DB2, Derby, FoxPro, Visual FoxPro, Sybase, DBase, Postgres, MongoDB. So many databases. For example, this is Oracle database. Oracle database. Now, it is Java application. It is Oracle database. Oracle database developed by which company? Oracle Corporation. Java developed by which company? Sun Microsystems. But that company purchased by Oracle. Okay, but actually developed by Sun Microsystems. Now that company purchased by Oracle Corporation. Now Sun Microsystems company not there. Okay, Oracle people purchased that company. So example, Facebook, WhatsApp is there. WhatsApp owned by Facebook. WhatsApp is one company actually. Facebook people purchased. Now WhatsApp is not there. That company purchased by Facebook people. Like that Nokia company is there. That company purchased by Microsoft. Like that Oracle, Sun Microsystems company purchased by Oracle. Oracle people purchased that one. Now, suppose this is developed by Sun Microsystems, but handled by Oracle Corporation. Now, suppose this is developed by Sun Microsystems. This is developed by Oracle Corporation. But this driver can be developed by Sun Microsystems also. Driver can be developed by Oracle Corporation also. Driver can also be developed by other than these two companies also. Suppose if this driver is developed by Sun Microsystems, then that is called first party vendor. Driver is developed by Sun Microsystems. Then we can say that driver developed by first party. Suppose this driver developed by Oracle Corporation company, then we can say second party vendor. Other than these two companies developed, then we can say third party. Fourth party will not be there. Okay, that is first party. This is second party. Other than these two, third party. Suppose ABC company, they want to develop. If they develop, we can say third party. Like that. So first party vendor can develop. Second party vendor can develop. Other than these two companies, third party can also develop. Possible. If these people, if they want to develop driver, these people, they have to take the permission from Oracle. Suppose these people, if they want to develop this software, these people, they have to take the permission from Sun Microsystems. Other than these two, if they want to develop the driver, they have to take the permission from both the companies. Then only licensed software. Without taking permission, if they develop, we cannot trust that software. We cannot trust. That is without license. Okay. So here, this driver can be developed by this company. This driver can be developed by this company, other than these two companies. So in this example, who is first party? Who is first party? Sun Microsystems. Who is second party? Oracle Corporation. Who is third party? Other than these two companies. Okay, like that we can say. Okay, now suppose this Java developed by Sun Microsystems. Sun Microsystems. This Oracle database developed by Oracle Corporation. Okay. Say Sun Microsystems, Oracle Corporation. This diagram node, I'll explain. I'll give notes. I'll give. Say today class and to just one more class, theory part will be there. Okay, one more class. But after that, programming will be there. For programming purpose, core Java knowledge is compulsory. You prepare and be ready. While teaching program, I'll ask question. You have to give answer. With your answers, I'll write the program. Okay. Core Java object-oriented programming knowledge is compulsory. You prepare and be ready. Okay. Present theory. Just one more class also theory will be there. This theory also required for programming, not unnecessary theory. Java application, driver, Oracle database, Java application from Sun Microsystems, Oracle database from Oracle Corporation. Is it over? So Java application, Sun Microsystem, Oracle database, Oracle Corporation, driver. See, these all recorded videos, last 4 sessions. Online students, you can copy from chat box. Offline students, you can take a snap. Those who attended, not required. Those who missed. See, day 1, what I explained is, day 1, I explained what is advanced Java and Java editions. That is explained. Day 2, core Java concepts, methods I explained. Day 3, core Java methods only explained. Day 4, yesterday, advanced Java first class. Today, advanced Java second class. Okay. Those who missed, you can take a snap. So already posted in chat box. Yeah, once again I'm posting. These all you can copy. These all you can copy, online students. Online students you can copy. Notes I'll share in Google Classroom. Notes also running notes, write it. So offline students, you can take a snap, those who missed. But offline student, this each and every letter you have to type properly, because you cannot click. You are taking photo, that is. You cannot click, no? So that complete each and every character you have to write properly. Is it over? See. Google Classroom link, 1 minute. That is not shared. Okay, you'll get a link tomorrow, I'll give. See. Now, write it. In the above example, Sun Microsystems is a first party vendor. Oracle Corporation is a second party vendor. And other than Sun Microsystem, and other than these two, vendors is a third party vendor. In the above example, Sun Microsystems is a first party vendor. Oracle Corporation is a second party vendor. And other than these two vendors is a third party vendor. In the above example, Sun Microsystems is a first party vendor. Oracle Corporation is a second party vendor. And other than these two vendors is a third party vendor. See. Is it over? Starting, ODBC drivers came. ODBC drivers. So ODBC drivers. Write it, heading. ODBC stands for Open Database Connectivity. All ODBC drivers are the part of ODBC tool. All ODBC drivers are the part of ODBC tool. All ODBC drivers are the part of ODBC tool. Now I'll explain. Starting ODBC drivers came. Starting ODBC drivers came. Say before Java only ODBC was there. Before Java. So before Java only ODBC was there. How they connected databases, applications, you observe. Here many databases are there. Many databases. For every database, one separate driver was there. Separate driver. Suppose it's a Oracle database. It's a one more database. Like this, for every database, separate driver was there. Separate driver. Every database, one separate driver was there. Now, for example, it is Oracle database. Suppose this is MySQL database. Okay. Here one more database, something dash, any other database. Okay. Oracle database, MySQL database, SQL Server database, DB2 database, Derby database, like that. For every database, one separate driver was there. One separate driver. Every database, one separate driver was there. Like this. Here, ODBC driver for Oracle. Here, ODBC driver for MySQL. Here, ODBC driver for dash. These all drivers are the part of ODBC tool. These all drivers are the part of ODBC tool. It is one software. It is one more software like ODBC tool. It's on software. This software contains these all drivers. These all drivers. Here, like this, connected. These all softwares are the part of this software. These all drivers are the part of this software. Like this. Here, before Java only it was there. Before Java only it was there. Then what they did is non-Java applications. Non-Java application, they connected to Oracle database with this ODBC tool. They selected ODBC driver and they connected to Oracle database like this. Non-Java application, they connected to MySQL database by selecting this driver. Non-Java application, they connected to DB2 database, Derby database by selecting this driver. That means every database, separate drivers are there. Separate driver. This driver, we can connect application and Oracle only. This driver only for MySQL. This driver only for DB2. This driver only for Derby. Like that, every database, separate drivers are there. If 100 databases are there, 100 drivers are there. Every database, separate driver. Starting, like this, they connected. Later, Java came. Non-Java is written there. Non-Java means other than Java. What are the languages already exist? C program also we can connect to database. It is possible. You didn't study in your academics. C program also connecting to database possible. C, C++ also we can connect to database. No. Non-Java, other than Java. C, C++, Smalltalk, Simula, Ada, what are the languages already exist before Java? Those language applications, they connected to databases by selecting ODBC drivers. Like this, they continued. Later Java came. When Java came, how they connected? I'll explain. First, you write this diagram. Over. So ODBC was there before Java only. ODBC was developed before Java technology. ODBC drivers were present before Java technology only present. I'll give notes. So ODBC drivers for every database, separate drivers were there. Separate drivers. These all drivers are the part of this tool. And non-Java application, whatever they developed in this program, what they did, connecting to this one they given. Here they selected driver, with that they connected to database. Like that they developed. Okay. Now, say here ODBC, if I type, say here ODBC. This is tool, ODBC tool. Okay. I'll show you programming everything. This ODBC is not required because outdated this is for Java. I'll explain why. That is the last interview. That's the reason you have to learn. Say ODBC data source administrator. It is ODBC tool. If you click here drivers appears. These are drivers. So in the diagram, just now I given diagram. See this diagram. ODBC tool. This is tool. This is ODBC tool. This is called ODBC tool. Okay. ODBC tool. This is ODBC tool. ODBC driver for Oracle, ODBC driver for MySQL is like this. If you click, see ODBC driver for Oracle. Okay. Like this, for every database, one separate driver. For every database, one separate driver. These all drivers are present here. So this is one software which contain these softwares. But this software, it will come with Windows operating system only. No need to install. Whenever Windows is installed, with that Windows only this part will come. This software will come. These also by default comes. Even if not there, this is we can install. If we install, again that is also appears in that window only. In that window only appears. If we install explicitly also, that driver appears in that window. Non-Java applications and databases, they connected with ODBC drivers. Write it. ODBC drivers were present before Java technology. ODBC drivers were used to connect non-Java applications and databases. ODBC drivers were used to connect non-Java applications and databases. ODBC drivers were used to connect non-Java applications and databases. So, non-Java applications and databases, they connected with ODBC drivers. Later Java came, because I given here ODBC drivers were present before Java technology. Before Java only ODBC was there. Later Java came. When Java came and exists in the market, what they did is Java applications. When Java came and exists in the market, they developed Java application. Okay. Now, when Java came, here applications are developed in Java, but same style they tried to connect, but connection failed here. Here only connection failed. Same style they connected, but that compatibility was not there. Whatever Java application passing instruction to database, that ODBC cannot understand. That problem they faced. Okay. So first, before Java, they connected like this with non-Java programming. These all remember, important for interviews. I'll give notes also. Non-Java applications and databases, they connected with ODBC drivers. Later, when Java came and exists in the market, same style they connected. But connection failed. Whatever Java application passing instruction, that instruction ODBC not understanding. That compatibility was not there. Okay. See, for example, our Prime Minister came to Hyderabad. Okay. Just assume one small example for understanding this one. Okay. Our Prime Minister came to Hyderabad. He is giving speech in English only. But your audience, they don't know English. He is continuing speech in English only, but audience are not understanding. How to solve the situation? What do you require? One translator required. Immediate solution, translator. Immediate solution. So one translator will come on stage. He'll translate English to Telugu. Then all people understood. Like that, situation solved. Okay. Now, here also, between Java application and ODBC, they developed one translator. That translator also one software. That software also one driver. That software also called driver. Okay. So, non-Java application and ODBC compatibility was not there. That is the reason what they did. One more software introduced. That software will convert Java instructions to ODBC understandable format. It's like a translator. Okay. This is one solution. Any other solution is there? Suppose Prime Minister giving speech in English, but audience are not understanding. How to solve situation? One solution is translator. Any other solution is there? Immediate solution is translator only. No other option. Immediate. Okay, like it takes some time also, years also, 1 year also, 2 years also, like that. Permanent solution. What is that? Prime Minister has to learn Telugu. That is one more solution. Next. Audience should learn English. Okay. That means total 3 solutions are there. Okay. One solution, translator. One more solution, Prime Minister has to learn Telugu. One more solution, audience should learn English. Now, in these three, which is best? Translator is better, no? Immediate solution. Prime Minister also learning Telugu, it takes time. Okay. Audience learning English also, it takes time. Immediate solution means translator. But with a translator, one disadvantage is there. It takes more time wasted. Actually, Prime Minister's speech 1 hour only. Is giving now because of translation 2 hours it will take. Okay. So here translation, what will happen? Time wasted. Here, suppose here first same style what they did. First they developed translator only. But translator time wasted. See, the data is in US. Database is in US. Application is in Hyderabad. Database in US. I want to download. With the translation, what will happen? Time wasted. But in internet, 1 second also people are not waiting. If it is little bit slow, they'll open second website. It's happening, no? See, you want advanced Java tutorial. What will do? You'll open Google. You'll type advanced Java tutorials. Hundreds of sites comes. First one will click. If it is shows loading, will you wait? Second website. Why waiting? Hundreds of sites are there. No one waiting. A little bit slow. They'll skip that one. They'll go to the second website. Third website. Fourth website. Hundreds of sites are there. 1 second also people are not waiting. If it is slow, that site is outdated. That speed also important in internet. Every second, time also important. Memory also important, performance also important, active designing also important. So many characteristics will be there. Okay. Suppose if you want to search, which search engine you are using? Google. But only Google is there? So many are there. Google is there, Yahoo is there, Bingo is there, and Ask is there, Ask GBC is there. So many search engines are there. But all are using Google. That much popular. Why that much popular? Fast. Very fast, no? As compared to all other search engine, Google search engine very fast. So per minute, 2.5 crores of requests coming to Google worldwide. Within a 1 minute, 2.5 crores requests coming to Google. But second search engine, lakhs also not coming. That much gap is there. Remaining all outdated, that's it. One site only will become popular. In one category, one site only. That's happening. Okay. So many sites will be there, alternative. But one only will become popular. Like that. 1 or 2 maximum, that's it. Remaining all outdated. So many characteristics. That application should be user friendly. That application should occupy less memory. That application should be downloaded very quickly. That application performance should be higher. Like that, so many characteristics. If any characteristic missed, that project outdated. Next project will become popular. Competition. Here also, first what they did, Java application ODBC, conversion purpose, one translator developed. With that translation they did. That is not a permanent solution. That is temporary solution. Okay, temporary immediate solution. Now, you given examples. 3 solutions are there. One solution, translator. One more solution, Prime Minister has to learn Telugu. Next solution, audience should learn English. Okay. Present immediate solution, best solution, translator. That will leave it. But that is temporary solution. It takes time. Time wasted, no? Now, still 2 solutions are there. Prime Minister learning Telugu or audience learning English. In these 2, which is better? Prime Minister learning Telugu. Suppose, if I give an assignment, if I give 1 week time also, what will say? I don't have a time to do assignment. Prime Minister will get time. You are only feeling like a Prime Minister. Prime Minister will get a time to learn Telugu. You are only feeling like a Prime Minister. So, Prime Minister, if they learn Telugu also, but same Prime Minister will go to Karnataka. Same prime minister will go to Tamil Nadu. One more language. One more language. For learning these all languages, 5 years it will take. One more prime minister will come. So, which is best? Audience is, if they learn English, it is better. Any prime minister will give English. All prime ministers. So, audience, if they learn English, it is better, no? So, here also, instead of changing Java, changing these drivers are better. Java like a prime minister, drivers like an audience. Instead of developing Java new style, developing new drivers are better. Drivers are small softwares. Java very big software. Okay. So here also what they did, first of all, one translator developed. One translator. The translator is also driver. So first translator developed like this, it is translated. Like that, conversion done, it is communicated. Later, what they did is, with this time wasted, performance poor. That's what these all drivers, new drivers came. JDBC drivers. That's what ODBC driver, no need to learn. It is developed but outdated because it is communication slow. That's what JDBC drivers were introduced. See. Next, right here. Java instructions. ODBC cannot understand. Java instructions ODBC cannot understand because ODBC exists before Java technology. And compatibility. Was not there. Java instructions ODBC cannot understand because ODBC exists before Java technology and compatibility was not there. So it is before Java only exists and also compatibility was not there. That is the reason failed. To solve the above situation, to solve the above problem, JDBC drivers introduced. There are 4 types of JDBC drivers. First one, type 1 JDBC driver, type 1 driver, JDBC, ODBC, bridge driver. Type 2 driver, JDBC native API driver. Type 3 driver, JDBC network protocol driver. Type 4 driver, JDBC 100% pure Java driver. There are 4 types of JDBC drivers. First one, JDBC ODBC bridge driver. Second one, JDBC native API driver. Type 3, JDBC network protocol driver. Type 4, JDBC 100% pure Java driver. So compatibility was not there. That's what JDBC drivers came. There are 4 types of JDBC drivers. Type 1 driver, type 2 driver, type 3 driver, type 4 driver. That number only important. Why? I'll explain. There are 4 types of JDBC drivers. Next. There are 2 ways to connect Java application and database. First one, by using JDBC and ODBC drivers. Second one, by using only JDBC drivers. There are 2 ways to connect Java application and database. First one, by using JDBC and ODBC drivers. Second one, by using only JDBC drivers. So here, Java application and database. Java application and database, any database. What they did is they connected like this. Here, JDBC driver, ODBC driver. Here, only JDBC driver. So, first like this connected, later this style came. This is one way to connect. This is one more way to connect. This way requires type 1. This way requires type 1. Type 1 driver. Just type 1. This way requires type 2 or type 4. That way requires type 1. This way requires type 2 or type 4. That way requires type 1. This way requires type 2 or type 4. But type 3, I'll explain further. If I add type 3, you will get a confusion. Is it over? I'll ask some questions, give me answer up to here. Application and database. If you want to connect, any software required? Yes. That software is called driver. Drivers can be developed by first party vendor, second party vendor, third party vendor. Okay. One example I given. In that example, who is first party? Sun Microsystem. Who is second party? Oracle Corporation. So application vendor, first party. Front end vendor, first party. Back end vendor, second party. Other than these two companies, third party vendor. Anyone can develop. So first party, if they want to develop, they have to take the permission from second party. Second party, if they want to develop driver, they have to take the permission from first party. Other than these two companies, if they want to develop, they have to take the permission from both the companies. Like that. First party, second party, third party. First party vendor, second party vendor, third party vendor. Okay. That is compulsory. Now, ODBC. Before Java only exists. Before Java only ODBC was there. There are many ODBC drivers. ODBC for Oracle, ODBC for MySQL, ODBC for MySQL server, like that, separate drivers were there. All ODBC drivers are the part of ODBC tool. ODBC tool. Okay. When Java came and exists in the market, Java application and ODBC, they connected, but connection failed. That compatibility was not there. That to solve that problem, what is introduced? JDBC drivers introduced. To solve that problem only, JDBC drivers came. How many types of JDBC drivers were there? 4 types are there. 4 types. Now, that ODBC and Java, in between, if you want to connect, which type JDBC required? Type 1 required. Type 1 required. Okay. How many ways to connect Java application and database? 2 ways. What is the first one? By using JDBC and ODBC. Second one? By using only JDBC driver. Only JDBC, if you want to use, which type required? Type 2 or type 4. Type 2 or type 4 required. Now, can we connect Java application and database by using only ODBC? No, not possible. Then which type of JDBC required for that? Which type of JDBC? Type 1 required. If you want to use type 1, is it ODBC compulsory? Yes. If you want to use ODBC, any JDBC compulsory? Yes. That should be type 1 only. Questions, different angles I'm asking, that's it. Okay. Can we connect Java application and database by using only JDBC? Yes. That is which type? Type 2 or type 4. Type 2 or type 4 required. Okay. Now, these are all drivers, one driver, very depth required. Because they'll ask an interview. These are advanced Java, if they ask questions, if they ask from JDBC, maximum questions from drivers only they'll ask. Okay. Now, I'll explain. Type 1 JDBC driver. Write it. First one. Type 1 driver. JDBC, ODBC, bridge driver. Type 1 driver. JDBC, ODBC, bridge driver. Type 1 driver. JDBC, ODBC, bridge driver. See, for connecting Java application and database, if you want to connect with the type 1 driver, compulsory ODBC also required. With only type 1 JDBC, not possible. ODBC also required. JDBC required, ODBC required. Only ODBC not possible, only this JDBC not possible. That is the reason this name is JDBC, ODBC bridge. Like that they given. Okay. Now type 1 JDBC driver. Here, how they connected is like this they connected. Here, say here, actually here what is happened? Here connection failed. Here connection failed. Then type 1 JDBC driver introduced. First type 1 only came. Only type 1 JDBC driver came. First what they did, with the type 1 JDBC driver only they connected. So to solve that problem, like this introduced. This is type 1 driver diagram. Write this diagram. So that is, don't change this one, write it separate. Write separate. Because later you'll get a confusion otherwise. Later after 1 week if you open, you'll get a confusion. Write separate. Is it over? So first of all, non-Java applications and databases, they connected with ODBC drivers. When Java came and exists in the market, same style, they connected, but connection failed. Then type 1 JDBC driver introduced. First type 1 only came, but with type 1, many disadvantages are there. Main disadvantage, time consuming. That is, I'll give notes, everything. Advantage, disadvantage, they'll ask an interview. So that is main disadvantage. Performance point of view, very poor. It takes more time because Java instruction, if you pass here, first translated to ODBC understandable format. Later, through this driver, it is passed to database. It takes more time. JDBC driver required, ODBC driver required. It takes more time. That is the reason only. It is outdated. This program also no need to learn. Type 1 driver, no need to learn. it is not possible also. That software also removed. That software is removed from Java library. That's what writing program also, compilation also not possible. Okay. Is it over? So like this they connected first. But about this type 1 driver, I would explain. Write it. So online student, they won't listen classes. See, type 1 driver. Type 1 driver, write it. All jdbc drivers are classes in Java. All jdbc drivers are classes in Java. Type 1 jdbc, type 1 driver class name. Type 1 driver class name. Type 1 driver class name. sun.jdbc.odbc.jdbc driver. That class name. sun.jdbc.odbc.jdbc driver. Type 1 driver class name. sun.jdbc.odbc.jdbc driver. It is a package. It is a sub package. It is sub package. It is class. Package, sub package, sub package, class name. Package, sub package, class name. Say this driver, just write it. Note, the above driver removed from JDK 1.8 onwards. The above driver removed from JDK 1.8 onwards. So present Java version 18. It is removed in 8 only. 8 only removed. So 10 versions came later. That's what this was. This is no need to learn. 1.8 onwards, it is not there. If you want to compile, if you want to run the program, 1.7 software required for this. 1.8 only, it is outdated. The above driver removed from JDK 1.8 onwards. 1.8 onwards softwares, this driver is not there. This driver is not there. Okay. Next. Note down. Type 1 driver developed in C language. Type 1 driver developed in C language. Type 1 driver developed in C language. Type 1 driver developed by Sun Microsystems. Type 1 driver developed by Sun Microsystems. Type 1 driver developed by Sun Microsystems. URL to access driver. uniform resource locator to access driver. JDBC colon ODBC colon DSN. It is protocol, it is subprotocol, it is data source name. Protocol, subprotocol, data source name. Protocol, subprotocol, data source name. Protocol, subprotocol, data source name. If you want to access this URL required, HTTP is a protocol like that, JDBC protocol, ODBC subprotocol. Data source name we have to create in a ODBC tool. I'll show you. Protocol, subprotocol, data source name. Is it over? See, what we'll do is here, it is a software to access. See, here Java application. This is ODBC tool. This is ODBC tool. These two, if you want to connect here in the ODBC, in a ODBC, what we have to do is here we have to create DSN, user DSN, system DSN, file DSN, data source name. Like this, you have to create one DSN. So you have to select here one driver and you have to click finish. Here error comes because that is 32-bit I opened. So suppose 64-bit I'll open. Here drivers finish. Then one dialog box appears. Here data source name. This name we have to write in Java program. Whatever you are writing here, that name you have to write in Java program. Then Java program connected to this software. In this software, we selected here driver. This is ODBC driver. This is connected to Oracle. So Java program, how it is connected to this, how this program connected to that Oracle software with this only. So here we'll create one name. That name you are writing Java program. Then Java program connected to this software. This software uses ODBC driver to connect Oracle database. So with this Oracle in XE, with this it is connected to Oracle database. So it is interface between database and Java application. So Java application, we have to connect to this one. This is connected to database. You have seen diagram this one. Here Java application will be there. It is ODBC tool. It is a driver. It is a database. Like this connection. Once if the connection is established, you can perform the task. You can insert the records. You can retrieve the records. You can update the records. You can delete the records. You can modify the records. You can create new tables. Whatever you want, you can do it. Okay. First connection required. Connection purpose driver required. So here. This is about type 1 driver. Next, write it. Type 1 driver functionality. It converts Java calls into ODBC calls. 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 Here, this driver architecture, this driver advantages, this driver's disadvantages calls nothing but instructions. Like whatever is Java application passing instruction, that is called call. So Java call to ODBC, ODBC understandable format converts. So in this diagram, Java application ODBC cannot understand. That's the reason it converts ODBC understandable format. Okay. Now type 1 driver architecture, type 1 driver advantages, type 1 driver disadvantages. These all I have to explain. That is tomorrow I'll explain. Before going to tomorrow class, just I'll ask some questions, give me answer. I'll ask some questions, give me answer. Non-Java applications and databases, they connected by using which type of drivers? ODBC drivers. Can we connect Java application and database by using only ODBC drivers? No. If you want to connect, which type of JDBC driver required? Type 1 required. Can we connect Java application and database by using only type 1 JDBC without ODBC? No. You are using type 1 means ODBC compulsory. You are using ODBC means type 1 compulsory. How many ways are there to connect Java application and database? 2 ways. What are those? By using JDBC and ODBC drivers? By using only JDBC drivers. If you want to use only JDBC driver, which type JDBC driver required? Type 2 or type 4? Type 2 or type 4. Okay. Type 1 driver in which version onwards outdated? 1.8. 1.8 only removed. Okay. 1.8 only removed. Type 1 driver developed in which language? C language. Type 1 driver developed by which company? Sun Microsystem. Okay. Type 1 driver, is it one driver or many drivers? One driver only. It is only translation. ODBC drivers, one driver or many drivers? Many driver. Every database separate. But type 1 JDBC driver is one only. Again, type 2, type 4, many. With the diagrams, you'll understand. In a diagram, how many type 1 drivers are there? One only. ODBC? Many are there. I given ODBC for Oracle, ODBC for MySQL, like that. But type 1, I given only type 1. I didn't say for Oracle, I didn't say for MySQL. Type 1, one only is there. ODBC, many. Type 2, type 4, I have to explain, not completed. Okay. Type 1 driver functionality, what it will do? It converts Java calls into ODBC calls. Okay. This is theory part only. Tomorrow, you will see type 1 driver advantage, disadvantage I'll explain. Type 2 I'll explain. That is programming. Type 2 onwards programming. Tomorrow programs also I'll explain. Further, core Java object oriented programming knowledge compulsory. You prepare and attend. It is better. Okay. Tomorrow with preparation you attend. Both object oriented programming. Okay. With your answers only I'll write the program.